Besties, 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 come on in the room. 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 Oh, my hair is a hot old mess. Hi, besties, come on in the room. Welcome to the live chat. Hello, everyone. Oh, my eyes look tired. They look sad. Hello, everyone. Hi, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you guys can hear me. Hi, hey, bestie. Hi, everybody. I probably should have had my tripod up. Hi, you guys. Good evening, everyone. Come in the room. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming in on this wonderful Wednesday. Come on in. Let's see. I need my glasses, y'all. I can't barely see. So I'm trying to go. Let's see. Thick and CEX. Hello. Danielle, hello. Essential Frugal Lifestyle, hello. Good evening. Wendy, hi, Wendy. Hi, Zanea. Hi, Marvel G. Angela. Thank you so much, Wendy, for listening while working. Hi, you guys. Welcome on in. As you guys are coming in, if you can do me a huge favor and like the video as you guys are coming in. Hi, Nat. Come on in. Good evening. Hi, Just KD. Welcome. Hey, girl. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Wednesday. We are having our book club chat. And I figured to do it this way as opposed to using my computer. I just felt like this way was a little bit easier to chat. So we'll see. I might go back to the old format next week, but let me know how you guys like it. If you like it better this way, or if you like it better using my computer and using, I use, what do I use to go live? I use StreamYard to go live normally, but I just discovered this the other day and I was like, oh, I like it. Hi, Blessed Budgets by Abigail. Listening while running. Oh, 500 errands. Oh, I thought you were saying you was running. I was going to say, oh, girl, you motivated me to end the live and go run. Awesome. Thank you for hanging out as you are running your errands. Hi, Maria. Hello, hello, hello. She said, not a run for me. Essential Frugal Lifestyle. Hello. This is way back. Okay. Okay. So we might have to just do it this way. Thank you so much. Nina? Nina. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I can't or if I didn't. So this past week, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really hate that I can't lie. I mean, I can't lie. Let's not get it twisted. But I have to be honest. I didn't read, you guys. I didn't read. Okay, this week, last week was a pretty low week for me. And then this week has been me trying to get up out of my emotions, if you will. So I really didn't get a chance to read. So I'm going to be honest. So as we are having this live, if you did read, then I'm just going to look at some of the footnotes and the chapter summaries, and then we're going to discuss after that, because I really do think that there's some good lessons here in chapter 15 where it talks about let's see. I know chapter 16, like how to stick with good habits every day, is good. And then the cardinal rule of behavior change, where it talks about rewarding yourself. I think it is. Was it rewarding yourself? Yeah, having like immediate rewards as opposed to delayed rewards. So that's something that I really do want to discuss, like how to turn your instant gratification to your advantage. I think that when it comes to budgeting, saving money, and paying off debt, especially the paying off debt part, I know that a lot of times we can never get from point A to point B because in a lot of situations we don't receive immediate gratification because sometimes the goal is a year away, 2 years away, three, maybe even 5 years away, especially when you're just talking about regular debt. Now, if you're trying to pay off your home, if you're on that journey, of course, that is going to take a long time and it's expected, right? But if you're paying off like credit card debt, which is annoying debt, student loans is another annoying debt, taxes, which I'm gonna have to be paying off soon too, is annoying debt. Like those annoying debts, sometimes we don't finish because to not pay them off in a month or two, it can get very tiring, and that's the reason why we stop and we quit. And so even saving money, like if we have a big goal, like if we're saving for a home, we may need to save anywhere upwards of 10,000 to 20 to $30,000 liquid cash in order to purchase that home, and it just may be taking too long. I don't know why I have this in my ear, like I'm gonna be able to hear you guys. I wish I could. I need to get me some kind of platform where we can all talk and I don't just have to read. I really want to hear you guys. I'm gonna research that out and see how we can make that happen. Maybe we can do a Zoom or something. But yeah, I want to hear you guys. And I left it and I was like, oh, I need to be able to hear them talk. Yes, Zoom. Okay, we're gonna do it. I don't know how many people I'll be able to let in because I don't know what my account holds, but I'm gonna figure it out. And then maybe next week we can go on Zoom so everybody can talk because this is great, but I want to talk to you. Like I want y'all to talk back. Yes. Okay. So first I'll just put, just so that I know, how, if you did read, kind of like what we do every week. Hi, Courtney. If you did read, put a 1. If you did not read, put a number 2. Just so that I know what company I'm in. And you guys can help me because I didn't read. I didn't read. I have to be so honest. Okay. So Nat said, yep, I read, honey. Sasha, you like me. You didn't read. Yes. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So Nat, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need your help, Nat. I was so busy with my kid. Listen, okay? I understand, Nina. I understand. 2, okay. Nat, you gotta help us all out. You gotta help everybody, Nat. I wonder if I could go live with, maybe I can do that. I don't know if somebody wanna go live with me. Let me see how we do this thing. If I hit the plus button, no, that says start a poll. We don't want to do that. So I know like Instagram, you can go live with somebody. Oh, I don't know what that's doing. That's changing my thumbnail. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll figure it out, but we're probably gonna do a Zoom though. All right, so nobody read except Nat. So Nat gotta lead the combo. Okay, so we'll start with the first chapter, and at least in the chapter summary, it talks about the 4th law of behavior change is to make it satisfying. And what I think the chapter is talking about is, let's see, it says, conversely, if this is page 186, if an experience is not satisfying, we have little reason to repeat it. In my research, I came across a story of a woman who had a narcissistic relative who drove her nuts. In an attempt to spend less time with this egomaniac. She acted as dull and as a boring. Okay. What is the word is repeated? So what I think it's saying, just by reading those few little sentences, and Nat, you can check me on this, is that if we, like, for example, when I budget, I use my budget book. You guys know what this budget book looks like. And it's satisfying for me because I'm using stickers, I'm highlighting, I'm using pens. Like I'm that stationary girl, and I use the colors that I like. I use the light pinks and the golds, and I make my budget book pretty so that it is satisfying when it's time for me to come and do my budget. This is one of the reasons why I can be a digital budgeter. I very well can be a digital budgeter. But because I am a paper and pen girl, that's the reason why this is satisfying for me. So I know that sometimes I may get the math a little bit wrong, and it's definitely more accurate when you are budgeting digitally. However, for me, because this is so satisfying, this is why I'm able to budget every 2 weeks, or I'm able to go back and check in on my budget, because I just love to flip through the pages, and I love, the paper clips that I use. Like, this has been me since a child. Like, for Christmas, I would ask my mom to buy me paper and pens and cash registers and like weird stuff and calculators. Like, I asked for some of the oddest things. I know she was like, "You want what?" Like, yes, that's what I want for Christmas. Thank you. Because I like the sound of the cash register. I like the money coming out of it. I like, how the calculator sounds. Like, I'm really like an ASMR girl. So I would ask for those things for Christmas. Hey, Budgeting with Tracy, California. Okay, I see a lot of budgeting channels on here. I have a budgeting tag. I hope that you guys have been able to see it and can do it. The bag register. Yes, yes, yes. And then you do the bags. Listen, I wanted the weirdest things. And so for me, even as an adult, this is the reason why I budget that way. Maria says, ever since I was a kid, I love numbers and dealing with money. See, and that's why you right here. Right here. The Lord knows how He plants the seed in us at very young ages, since we were born. And it's funny because my uncle talks about me all the time. He's like, I can't believe that I'm watching you as an adult living your life the way that you used to play. And I was like, I was always a businesswoman. I always had a side hustle. I think I told the story before, but I would make business cards. Like, way back before we used to make our own business cards. Remember that, when we had the template on the computer and then we would print it out and cut out the cards, and yeah, before that day, I just took a piece of paper and I created my own flyer, and I would walk around to my neighbors and I would pass them out. I would water their grass, or if they wanted me to wash their dishes, like, I gave them options and I had a cost for each thing. Thank God nobody wanted me to wash their dishes. But that was one of the services I offered. And they was just like, just water the grass. So I had a couple clients. I would water their grass, and I think I had charged them like $6 for the week, which was a lot for me. I was like in elementary. So I always been like a side hustle girl. And then once I got to high school, I was a braider. And that's when I had made my own business cards and printed them out, and I would braid hair. But then once I got in my 20s, I was like, I can't be it would take me all day to braid. So that was taking away my weekends. So this next, I'm reading off page 190, and this is talking about how to turn instant gratification to your advantage. So immediate reinforcement can be specifically helpful when dealing with habits of avoidance, which are behaviors you want to stop doing. It can be challenging to stick with habits like no frivolous purchases. So I'm just going to stop there and just ask. So anyone on here when it comes to, spending outside of your budget or overspending, what makes you um what makes it challenging for you to stick to the habit of not overspending? If we can learn from each other, you guys could put that in the chat. In high school, I could, yes. Uh-huh, Maria. Same here. My first real job was J.C. Penney, and I worked in the jewelry department. Like I was going around the whole mall putting in applications and nobody would hire me. And then I went to J.C. Penney and met the manager and I was like, please, I need a job. And he was like, sure, I'll hire you. So yes, if you guys can put in the chat, when it comes to overspending or frivolous spending, making frivolous purchases as it states here, what makes it challenging for you to stick to those habits? I know for me, this is one of the reasons why we have to understand why we spend the money, why we spend money the way that we do. I know that when I am in a low place or when I am sad or emotional, I do spend and I tend to, you know, just go on a website and the new window shopping, I'll just browse, look at something or very, I don't hit the purchase button often, but I do notice that when I'm having those issues come up, I'm really just spending what I shouldn't be. Let's see. Thank you, Leslie. She says, me wanting to eat out, I really need help in that area. Mm. Now, do you give yourself an eating out budget? I was talking to one of my friends today, yesterday, I think, or a couple days ago, and she was talking to me about how much money she spends on groceries, and it's quite a bit. And she was saying, that she didn't want to eat out or something like that. I forget how we started talking about eating out. My thought about eating out is sometimes it's effective. In my opinion, I know it's not, the popular opinion that, eating out is great. Of course, we know it's not the healthiest, but sometimes if you are finding yourself busy or you have a lot going on, it may be advantageous for you to eat out because you just may not even eat because you just have a lot going on in your life. Life is busy. We have children, we have grandchildren, right? We are working, like trying to make it in this life, working 2 and 3 jobs. So, you know, we got our side hustle and our main job. And so sometimes, yes, we can pop something in the oven, which I'm learning to do. Like today, I popped in well, not me, my daughter popped in some lasagna for us to eat because we don't want to eat out and we also can't cook. She's doing homework and stuff like that. So I have thought to have like an eating out budget. So Leslie, have you given yourself an eating out budget? Looking at your week and saying, okay, I have this, this, and this. Maybe these are the days that I eat out and I'm going to give myself $50. I'm going to take the cash out. Once the money is gone, then it's gone. But you've already pre-planned for the week. Have you tried doing that already? Just Katie, spending money when you are bored. Yep. So just Katie, is there a way that you have tried to combat that? Maria says, I overspend on the weekends eating out and going to the casino. Maria, you go to the casino? I always intend to have a limit, but I go over, wow, the casino. That's some good conversation right there. I've been to because I could definitely see how some people are addicted to it. That's for sure. But like years ago, I went to the casino because I think I was in Puerto Rico, and there was like a casino in the downstairs in the hotel, and I didn't really know how to gamble or anything. But once I started on that game that has the ball and you turn a circle thing, I was almost addicted, even though I was losing money. So, how do you? I know that there are some people who really go into debt over the casino. It's like fun and it's like, yeah. So, question, Maria, have you given yourself a budget that you're like okay to like lose? Or do you just always win? Like, are you the lucky girl? Leslie says yes, but it's not much. $50 biweekly. Oh, that's pretty good. And I know prices are high. Prices are high. You're not lying about that because it could be $20 for a meal, and that's already half the budget. And if that's for 2 weeks, then it's like I only got one more time to eat out. So yeah, you are right. Um, I go to Walmart for one thing and come out with listen, same, same. I'll go to Walmart or Target, okay? And that's why I really don't. Now that I have a granddaughter, it's really bad. Is I like literally like don't walk to the baby section. Just get what you want and go. Don't even go over there. Don't look and be like, oh, let me just see what they got. That's what I do. Let me just see what they got, and it never fails. I'm always walking out with. I'll go in there for a toilet bowl cleaner, and I come out with something, even if it's one thing. Not good. Everyone needs an outing eating out budget. Amazon, oh my gosh. Yes, especially now on Instagram, you know how they be like, send me the link, what do you say? Put in the chat link or whatever, and then they send you the link like right there. Myself is an addiction to sugary drinks. I did the math. If I spend $10 a day on drinks, it's $300. Woo! Oh my. That's a lot of money for a sugary drink. I am not addicted, but my special friend likes to go. So I will say, okay, yes, I give myself a limit. I go over, but not too extreme. Okay, the bills are always paid and I'm determined to pay off. Okay, yeah, well, you good. You good. You good. Just KD, I try to find other activities to keep me busy, such as cleaning up, going for a walk, read, listen, to play music, something to keep me distracted from thinking about spending money. I agree with you, Katie. That is something that I wanted to start doing today. I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to take a walk like after the live because it's well, it's not really dark yet, but I think that taking walks is, kind of just takes your mind off of whatever, spending that money. Definitely unsubscribing from the emails. So I don't know if you guys know of this oil place called Brown Sugar Babe. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try it. I want to try it. But every time I go on the website, I'm like, it's so expensive. Like, good Lord Jesus, like $80 for some oil. Now I understand that the oil is probably good. And I do want to like support another business, a small business, black owned business at that. But every time I get ready to hit buy, I'm like, I just can't. I just can't. But they email like every day, all day. I had to unsubscribe. Like I can't be tempted like that. I had to unsubscribe from them. I try to find other activities. Yeah. Let me just see what they got. Right. Right. Let me just see what they got. Let me just walk by. I was at the mall yesterday to return an item. I saw so much to purchase, but I was strong. Yay! I love clothes. I have so much. That's awesome. That is awesome. I am proud of you, Maria. You said, not today. You're not getting me today. Yes, that's good. So, chapter 16, how do we stick to these good habits every day? How do we stick to paying off debt? How do we stick to the no spend challenge? How do we stick to doing our budgets? Just something as simple, but it's also as hard as doing your budget every 2 weeks or every week, or whatever cadence it is that you do your budget. So it says here on page 196 how to keep your habits on track, and it talks about what the benefits are. So the benefit number one is habit tracking is obvious. So I'm assuming that this is saying to track your habits. It's also saying that tracking the habits will also keep you honest. So for me, I'm assuming, like, for example, how I have my no spend right here, and then keep, tracking it will keep me honest. And then also maybe like a expense tracker, tracking your expenses will definitely keep you honest as well. So, tracking your habits and recording your last action creates a trigger that can initiate your next one. So, that's really good. Benefit number two, habit tracking is attractive. So, if we could put in the chat if anyone is tracking their habits. Are you tracking your steps? Are you tracking your water intake? Are you tracking um if you're losing weight? Are you tracking, I know some people track like weight, but then some people also track other things like just your movement. Um yeah, what are you tracking? I have a 2-year old and a 12-year old. Oh wow. It's hard going into I bet Brittany. I know that's hard to go into any store. I think tracking is visual, of course. That's what makes it appealing. I agree. I agree. It makes it appealing. That's why I love doing these trackers. I love the savings challenges, how we have to, well, everybody has a different track, saving challenge. But for me, I have to actually track what it is that I'm saving. And that motivates me to keep, saving. Oh, you started tracking your expenses today, Brittany. And let's see. I opened YouTube to find something to put on while I did it, and your live was, oh, hey. Awesome. I thought about doing a expense tracking challenge. I know we're already at the 2nd of October, so I was like, oh man, we're too late. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it anyway. I don't care if I start at the 5th of the month. But yes, tracking our expenses is game changing. And I think that people don't realize how game changing it is. It does so much. Number one, it gives you confidence on what you have in your account, like how much money you've spent. You don't have to wake up wondering what's in your account because you've been tracking your expenses. It also makes you think before you make another purchase because you've already tracked your expenses for that day. So you're going to think twice about buying that extra dress or that extra meal to eat out or whatever it is that you have told yourself that you're not going to purchase. So it keeps you honest by tracking your expenses. And then also it just makes you feel confident and it makes you feel sure of yourself and sure of your account. And you're no longer having that fear or that stress and anxiety of not knowing like what's in your account and scared to check your account, especially after the weekend. Like that was always a thing with me. I was so afraid to check my bank account after the weekend. I'm like, oh God, what was the damage? And it would always be between Monday and Tuesday that I would be the most afraid to check my bank account. And by tracking your expenses, you just eliminate all of that. And so I really think we should do this challenge. Yes, money tracking is amazing. Oh, Brianna, I'm happy that you found the community. It's not just me here, it's all of us. I am so happy that you found it as well. I hope that you have found it valuable. Yes, tracking your expenses helps a ton, like literally night and day. It doesn't just help a little bit. The only time it helps a little bit is for those people who will track their expenses, know what they have in their account, and still spend money anyway. Then at that point, I believe that it's a deeper problem. it's something that you possibly may need counseling for, or because then you're really consciously making the decision to make a bad decision. And yeah, that at that point may need a little bit, further help. I know. Same thing, Tracy. I do the same thing. I'll start strong, like, oh, I'm checking, or each paycheck, I'm good, I'm good. And then about a weekend, yeah. And I don't want to do that especially for the rest of the year, especially what I'm going through right now. I definitely need to make sure I'm like, for real. Let's see. Yeah. It's humbling for sure. For sure. You'll realize like, oops, I spent $200 last week. So for my budget planner, Brianna, it's actually a gumbo, if you will, of different things. So um my what do you call this thing? My cover is from the Happy Planner. I bought it last year on Amazon, and I don't think that they carry this style anymore. You can see, but it's the big Happy Planner. So whatever cover it is that you like, you can get that. And then the actual calendar is the Happy Planner. But then my budgeting sheets, my budgeting by paycheck sheets, like these, are from the Budget Mom. Okay, the budget by paycheck sheets, these are from the Budget Mom. I bought her digital planner 2 years back, and I've been using the same sheets because it's not dated. It just has the name of the month. So I've just been using it every year because now I really like the digital version because it allows me to personalize my budget book. So that's that. But then my no spend calendar. This is a part of a digital no spend workbook that I created. But it is also digital, which means that I can add it in my budget book as well. And then my debt tracker, I'm sorry, my debt-free workbook, that's also a digital workbook that I created, and I put it in here as well. And then I have some other sheets that I created, which is my sinking fund sheet here, my 1 month ahead sheet. Like, I created all of these sheets, and some of them, like the savings, I think I have that tracker in my bio on Instagram. And yeah, so it's just a lot of different stuff that I've put in here. I will be working on creating a budget planner that mirrors this one. It's just I have to learn what to do. I hope that answers your question. Who's getting hot in here? My daughter must have turned the air off. Oh, Jesus, I'm probably shining. I know y'all see me shining. I told her to leave that air on. Let's see. Brittany says, I work on the weekend and it seems to be my downfall. Yep, that's one of the pushes to do, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Brittany. I hope that they are helpful for sure. Yay. Yes. I'm usually in the red every month. Rent takes about 60% of my paycheck. Have you thought about and I think that that is really honestly the truth for a lot of people. I think that our housing takes up a lot of our paychecks because I mean, we're not in the old days. We have inflation. Like, I know out here in California, the rent is ridiculous. The rent is what I'm hearing, um especially if you're in the city. Oh, you're paying upwards of 2,000 or more for an apartment. And I think it's even more than that, what I'm hearing. And that's a lot of money. Like, especially like if you're by yourself or if you're not making that much, like that is a lot of money. I even hear that like you can get yourself like on a low income program, and I'm hearing that the low income is $2,000 and up. Um so that's definitely, I think it's more um common than not. Have you thought about increasing your income with either a side hustle or working extra at work if that is an option? Have you thought about, any way to bring in more money? What size is your wallet? So I have two wallets. The wallet I'm using right now, it's called the Mini Zippy, and um oh my god, my girl. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. So Crafty Sanaa. Oh Lord Jesus. It's from So Crafty Sanaa. And I'm about to move into the larger wallet, which is the regular Zippy. So she has the mini Zippy and then the regular Zippy. My budget planner is the big Happy Planner, and that is just like a regular size notebook, like a regular big one. How to put it together? Okay, I will. I can do that, Abigail. I'll do a video on how to put the budget binder together. I actually will be purchasing. Well, I'll probably have you guys vote. Like, do you want to keep seeing the new? Do you want me to get a new cover? Because I think I had people vote last year, and because the budget book I was using last year wasn't that cover. It was another cover, and then I switched it up. So, if you guys want a new one, I could definitely find a new one. I really just need to create my own. That's really what I need to do, honestly. Will you go back on Amazon to get the? Yes, well, yes, I will. If I don't have my own created by that time, which I probably won't, because I'm sure that's a long process. Yes, I will go back on Amazon to get the 2025 calendar inserts. Yes, Franken Planner. That's right. Thank you, Abigail. I appreciate it. I listen. Ooh, yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna just take that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Maryland, like it's crazy. Yes, New York City is crazy. Like I was watching, Tracy, you know, I was watching, I like to watch vlogs, and I was watching this one girl. You guys probably know her. I'm sure everybody does. Aaliyah's Face, and she was looking for new apartments, and she was looking for an apartment in New York City, and she was saying that the rent was like $5,000. I was like, for an apartment, not even a house. Oh my gosh. Like, yes, Tracy, it's expensive out here. Rent is like, so I guess this is everywhere then, since rent is 2,200 in Florida. So I guess it doesn't matter where you move unless you really move to like an area where no one is. Brianna, I cut a lot of bills. I'm a single mom who works 8 to yeah, cutting the bills back definitely helps. Do you think that there's anything that you can do from home? Like maybe when that it doesn't take a lot of your time to like maybe something you could do from home and you don't have to leave just to increase your income a little bit. Because sometimes once you've cut everything out and you're really on your bare bones where it's rent, mortgage, utilities. I know they do have some programs too. I'm not sure if you know about this, Brianna, or if they have it in your area, but they do have some programs where they give you discounts on your utility bills. I know here in California, they have like programs where you'll get 30% off your utility bill, or they just have different programs you can sign up for that will help curb the cost of those things. So I would definitely suggest to look into that as well, if that's a possibility, because that could be a huge help. Can you also share if you can print the budget papers in regular Happy Planner, or does it have to be the big? So I print my pages just the regular letter size. You can print it in the 5x7. I personally don't know the measurements for that. I do know that Tina from a Pink Cloth Life budget channel, she has a whole video on how to do it. Now the video, she put this video out in 2020. It was either 2020 or 2019. I think it was 2019. She put the video out in 2019, and she gives you all the measurements on how to print it out on the Happy Planner size, because that's a kind of budget book that she works with. So I would suggest that you go with her sizing and look up her channel. Or you can just put, how to print Happy Planner 7x9. I think that's what it's 7x9 in YouTube. Florida is the worst. Yeah. Thank you, Rain. I will for sure. I know Texas is a little bit cheaper. I have a friend who just moved out to Texas, I think Houston, and she loves it. She absolutely loves it. She's like, you should come out here. You should buy you a house out here. The only thing, isn't it like tornadoes out there? Is it tornadoes or hurricanes? One of the two. I think I'm scared of that. I know people are like, but you guys have earthquakes. We do have earthquakes. However, we don't, like, the last big earthquake that we had was in 19. It was in 19. I was like a child. It was in 1994 or something like that. That was the last like big one where it was like damage everywhere. We probably are due for another one, and it does definitely come out of nowhere. We don't have any warnings or anything. At least you guys have like warnings of, your natural disaster. And we're starting to get them a lot more, which is crazy, but they're small, small little earthquakes. So I don't know. I did think about moving to Texas though, no lie. I did think about it. But the only reason why I didn't, especially at the time, because the job that I had, like when I was searching for my home, if I would have moved out of the state, they would have adjusted my pay based upon the state that I was moving to. And I thought that that was not right. I felt like I should have been able to keep my pay plus move to another area. So, yeah, the only way that I would leave California is if I got married and my husband was like, we gotta go. Then I'd be like, okay, we gotta go then. I'm following you, honey. Let's go. Let's go. If it wasn't for the heat, I would move to Texas. Oh, and it gets hot in Texas, huh? We are thinking of moving to Arizona. I hear a lot of good things about Arizona. Now, it definitely gets hot in Arizona. I think I was out there when it was like 100 or I know somebody out there and they were like, it was 120 degrees or something like that. And I think my daughter was like, yeah, I want to move to Arizona. But where she got Arizona from, I don't know. But yes, Arizona is definitely a good option. See, yeah, we had an earthquake yesterday. I didn't feel it. Was it? Yeah, I didn't feel the one yesterday. I didn't feel that one. Oh my God, I remember when you guys had one in New She said I damn near lost my mind. That is so funny because I know y'all was like, oh, the world is over. Jesus is back. And I'm still here. Why? Yes, yes, Brittany. I remember. I think I was seeing it on social media and on the news, and I was just like, "Oh, they so cute. They scared." I bet, because I know y'all probably ain't never felt an earthquake before. I know that's funny. Yeah, yes. Listen, when he says we gotta go, I'm packing all the bags and we're leaving. We are leaving. Tornadoes and hurricanes, but the hurricanes are mostly in the Houston area, and tornadoes are only in Tornado Valley. Okay, well that's good to know because like I have a friend who she grew up in Texas and she moved here, but she's like always talking about the hurricane. She's like, yeah, my mom is still out there, and I'm like, girl, look, let's see. It's some of their laws as a woman with their daughter that causes pause with text. Oh. Yeah, that too. That too. Texas, oh, jeez. The Lord is coming back soon. The Lord is coming back. My nose is running, y'all. Y'all know my nose is always running. And I always come on live with no tissue because it's hot. If my daughter don't cut that air on, oh my goodness, she's going to drive me wild. Yes, I know you guys were terrified. Oh my goodness. Let's see. It's October 2nd and we have currently, I know. But it's hot out here too in California. Like it is, I think that's why I'm burning up, which I don't know why she got the air off. It's like 90 something degrees out here and it's October. Like, can we really get the fall cracking? Like we're ready. We're ready. We are ready. We didn't even talk about the book, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna do our expense tracking. The next benefit is habit tracking. It's attractive, so make it attractive. But at least y'all have a beach. Girl, I can't even tell you the last time I've been to the beach. The beach is, there are some people here, don't let me not lie. There are some people here who love the beach and they're always at the beach. But it's like, unless you live by the beach, it is like a hassle to get to. And then you got sand all in your car. Like, I'm not one of those people. I'm not like, oh, let's go to the beach. It feels like it's like a lot to go to the beach. And because everybody wants to go, like, you have to deal with the traffic and it's just exhausting. So I think it just depends on which beach. I did not go this year. I can't even tell you the last time I've been to the beach. I think I went maybe 2 years ago. But yeah, we do have the beach, but I'm not a beach girl. So I don't go a lot because I don't live that close to it. Um yeah, we can go anytime, but yeah, I don't live that close to it. No. Let's see. So yes, habit tracking is satisfying. So I'm assuming that this part of the book is talking about how to make it satisfying. And for me, what's satisfying is like, of course, doing my YouTube videos and then being able to get on here and talk to you guys. And then, the ASMR sounds of my cash stuffing, that's satisfying to me. So those things keep me consistent when it comes to like using cash and all that good stuff. Um, But yeah, so even it may even be like if you're looking to work out, what is satisfying about that? Probably the feeling afterwards, I'm sure. But maybe also if you have like a cute cup or something, or a cute workout outfit, or maybe it's even where you're working out, just being outside, getting fresh air while you're walking and exercising. That also definitely is a benefit. Let's see. How to recover quickly when your habits break down. This is good. So it says, if I miss one day, I try to get back into it as quickly as possible. Yes. So if you miss a day, that's why I always tell people, like, don't stop. Like, if you miss a day or a pay period of budgeting, if you miss a month or two, just hop right back into it. I don't care if it's a Wednesday, because you know how a lot of times we're like, oh, I'm just going to start on Monday. No, start on Wednesday, start on Thursday, start on Friday, start on Saturday, and that was something that I was telling a friend of mine. We were talking the other day, and I was like, I really need to start working out. And I was like, I'm going to start on Monday. And I was like, no, because I know I'm not going to start on Monday. I just need to start. I think it was like Saturday. I need to start on Saturday, because that also lets me know that I'm serious. If I say, oh, I'm going to start on Monday, I ain't gonna start on Monday. And what did I do? Not start on Monday. Here I am, still not working out. I really need to, though. I need to be healthy. I need to be healthy, because I do want to live long. Yeah, what's the warmest it gets? She probably answered. Let me keep reading. I did a beach day with my granddaughter, and it seems like it took for yes, it takes forever. It's annoying. 100. Yes, you guys are so lucky to get all 4 seasons. Oh, you're lucky in the 70s now. So lucky. Yes, it can get hot. It can get hot in Arizona. And I think I was out there one time. It was definitely over 100. And it could also get hot in Nevada, Las Vegas. I don't know if you guys have heard of Las Vegas in Nevada. I, I'm sure you heard of it. I mean, I'm not sure if you've been to Las Vegas, Nevada, but it definitely gets hot out there too. Knowing when and when not to track a habit. So I guess we can just keep on reading, right? Chapter 17 talks about having an accountability partner can change everything. And I think that that's self-explanatory, just having that accountability. So definitely go back if you guys can read. I am going to go back and make sure that I read these chapters, but we only have 2 sections left. Excuse me. And oh, actually, we have 1 section left, because this is the appendix. Oh, yeah, we only have 1 section left. We did it, y'all. How to apply we did it. We only have 1 section left. So that is advanced tactics. So this is chapter 18, 19, and 20. So, oh, my battery's about to die. So we have one more section, which is advanced tactics, how to go from being merely good to being truly great. So if you guys can read that chapter, we'll come back next week and we will hopefully talk about the book, right? Because it's supposed to be the book club. But hopefully we can do a Zoom. So, oh man, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. Make sure that you guys pay attention to the community board, because I think what we have on Wednesday will be a Zoom. So, Brittany, we are reading The Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's also on the community board or the post. Some of the places call it the post. But I definitely want to do a Zoom for our last one to culminate this book. Yeah, just start the next day, definitely. Um, let me see. Hi, Cheryl. Yes, yes, I see you, girl. I remember you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. She said, I didn't know this was a book club. I mean, it's a live book club. I usually do it like through StreamYard, but today we did it this way. We at the end already. Yeah, we're at the end already. So, guys, I am going to search how we can do this on Zoom. The only thing is, I don't have a Zoom plan. Like, I don't pay for Zoom. So, I'm sure it's not unlimited spaces. So, I'll figure it out and then I'll let you guys know. It's like 29 of us on here right now. The only thing is that the last one, if it is on Zoom, I don't think that it can be that like we could watch it afterwards. Like how like when we end the live right now, I'll be able to post it and people can watch it afterwards if they weren't able to hop on the live. That won't be the case with Zoom. But I'm going to do my research, YouTube University, and I'm going to figure it out. And then make sure you guys pay attention to the community board because I will communicate there for sure. Oh man. So, YouTube has been kind of tripping lately. Like they should be sending out alerts when we go live or, when we are. That's why I try to schedule it so that people will know that it's coming on. Today I didn't schedule it because I thought, it may be good to do the live this way. So if you already, like if you're subscribed to the channel and then you have your notification bell selected, it should be letting you know. However, I'll tell you now, I'll just keep constant communication on the board. We will be here next Wednesday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure where you are. Love it. But yeah, and I want to do Zoom so that we can all see each other and talk. Oh my God, that's going to be so dope. Super dope. So I will definitely. Oh, you're in Boston? Yeah, so you're on the East Coast. Thank you for staying up with me. It's 9 o'clock over there. Yes, I went to Boston a long time ago and it was beautiful. It was during the winter time and it was snowing. And that was my first time ever being in snow. And child, I went out there with some Ugg boots and found out, okay? And found out them boots. I had to throw them things in the trash and I had to go buy me some boots while I was on the trip because them things didn't stand a chance. And I was freezing but it was my first time in the snow and it was my no, it wasn't my first time because I've been a Big Bear before, but it was my like first time, like, in another state where it's like snowing. And then it was my first time on the train, the little station thing you guys have. It was so much fun. Yeah, not waterproof. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Like, you are such a Cali girl. Like, how embarrassing. Like, couldn't do your research first. All right, you guys. Well, I know it's late for the besties over on the East Coast, so I won't keep you guys long. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll have another video out tomorrow of my 1 week check-in, as it is definitely time to check in. But don't forget, you guys, read, especially if you weren't able to read the chapters that we went over today, because we really do want to make some changes so that we can really start doing what we need to do financially. Thank you so much, Maria. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and an amazing weekend. And prayer Mondays is back. I will see you guys on Monday for prayer. And if there is nothing else, have a good night, you guys. Bye.